is On One Talk Radio with your host, On One. 2011 is coming to an end. I am your host, On One, on the mic today. Hello, everybody. Happy New Year to all of you in Australia and Asia and everywhere in the East. So, 2012 is going to be a big year. It's a big election year. So I'm going to switch gears, stop talking about, boxing and all that other silly stuff. And I'm going to start talking about politics right now. And I want to respond to, these comments about, is Ron Paul racist? And I noticed that, there's a lot of people who are saying he's racist because a newsletter has surfaced, which was done like back in the 80s, that basically had a lot of racist undertone, and it was Ron Paul's newsletter. I think he was the editor of this newsletter. He claims he never read the newsletter and he didn't know these things were being written. So this is just my take. Having listened to everything that Ron Paul has said over the years, and the debates and past and in interviews, I can say without a doubt, 100%, Ron Paul is not racist. Not even close. I have a pretty good eye and ear for this sort of thing. I can tell when someone has those racist tendencies, and Ron Paul is not even close. So, I don't know. I think it's probably something that, some of the other rivals, maybe the Perry, Romney, Bachman campaign are probably doing that to bring him down in Iowa. Who knows? But definitely no way, not even close. Ron Paul is not racist. Far from it. He's like the opposite of it. Now, that being said, doesn't mean I'm going to vote for Ron Paul. There's a lot of things that I don't agree with when it comes to what Ron Paul is talking about. And one of the main things I don't agree with is, he's all for state rights. And I'm not for state rights. I don't agree with it. To some extent, maybe. But what state rights means is that, the government just leaves everything up to the state to decide. And the government doesn't interfere with the state. So if you think about that, if that were the case, right now there would still be slavery in a lot of different states because the government can't interfere. If these guys if one state wants to have slaves, or they want to have, say, okay, black people can't go into this restaurant, can't go into this, but they can do it because it's a state law and they can do it. And so I disagree with that because I think some of the purpose of government is to be able to help people who are in a minority in a region. So the people who are in a minority who won't have the ability to vote for something because they're in the minority, they need help from that. And so that's where the government should be able to come in. So I disagree with you leaving everything up to the state, because in that case, some people who are not in the majority in certain areas could potentially suffer from it. And some people who are for state rights, I don't think, maybe they see that, maybe they don't care, maybe they want a situation where some people can just have their own state and kick everybody else out. But I personally believe that a country should have a certain set of values that are passed down to every single state. Every single state should follow a certain set of values. There's no such thing as like state right where you wouldn't follow these certain set of values. So, in that case, I don't agree with Ron Paul. And so in that case, I probably wouldn't vote for him for that, because I just don't agree with that. But in terms of racism, no, I don't see it. Not even close. He's not racist. I think he's an upstanding guy. I like a lot of what he says. I agree with a lot of what he says. Just not the state rights. And there's a few other things I don't agree with, But Ron Paul, not racist. Let me see what you guys think. Have a happy new year, everybody. This is On One Talk Radio, and I will see you guys in 2012.